expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. And it's Sabonis in at the 5.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Murray's shot is good. And here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Sacramento passing it around. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Murray, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Poole for 3. The rebound by Murray. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Levine for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Levine's got his second bucket of the night. Poole with the ball, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Sabonis. It's intercepted. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you, Brian.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So they take the lead. He has 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Over Williamson. No good there, off the double clutch.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more often times than not.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
Schroeder, a screen on Poole. Levine against Poole. Levine passes to DeRozan. Out to Schroeder. Launches a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
A true team-first guy. Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Levine. Poole from long range. Pass to Murray. From deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Levine. It's stolen by Poole. Now the Pelicans in transition. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, what a steal by Poole, putting those fast hands to work.
Here's Levine for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Doug McDermott. Malik Monk is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Saric in at the power forward position. Jones from outside. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings lead by 4. McDermott outside. Fades. Jones grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hawkins, the pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Hawkins. Uncovered. And again, New Orleans no good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Ellis passes to McDermott. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Shoots it from the corner. It's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
He shoots. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench and he tries that bad boy again.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Kings leading. Outside Monk. Ellis outside. Fires the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Jones feels it out. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Hawkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, throughout his NBA career, Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
He takes it in. Hawkins, the pass to Jones. Here's Hawkins. Monk covers. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Alvarado. The 3. That shot, no good. Nice D from Ellis. Sacramento leading by 4. McDermott with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. McDermott the screen. Ellis passes to McDermott. Shot from the wing. Ellis' shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Connects from downtown.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
McDermott finds Monk. And here's McDermott, defended by Jones. Back to Ellis, to the wing, right side. And here's Saric for 3. And he buries his first look.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Pass to Jones. Bay outside. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hawkins. Monk covers. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it from the corner. And McDermott pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 4. Monk for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to McDermott. And here's Eubanks. Over Looney. Another one falls for Sacramento.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
So we conclude the first half. Sacramento on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's Plowden. Here's Levine for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Misi. There's the 3. Stolen by Schroeder. To the paint. Sacramento passing it around. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Plowden's shot is off. New Orleans has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Back to Murray. Poole outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. A 3! Williamson!
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent clip.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Murray against Schroeder. Back to Murray. Pass to Poole. They kick it out to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Okay, well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Fires from the corner. Zach LaVine clears it away. The Kings lead by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. They set the pick.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Poole, the pass to Murray. From about 19. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
LaVine challenging. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Poole for 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Murray's got 6.
DeJounte Murray with the putback. Good effort on the glass.
Murray for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Fades away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Murray, a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Outside Murray for the tie. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Sabonis looking over the floor, and there's a pick. Outside Levine. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Murray. Fades and shoots. Up again.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Kings on top, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Drew Eubanks out there with Dario Saric. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
New Orleans on D. Trailing by 2. Saric outside. Ellis with it. Clock at 4. Back to Saric. It's stolen.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Jones misses. The Kings shooting a solid 47%. DeRozan finds Monk. And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
It's Monk on the wing. Ellis outside. 5 to shoot. And it's Monk. That time on the assist by Saric. And the Kings lead by 5.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Here's Hawkins. Fires for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Monk. Takes the shot. Oh, he missed the jumper. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Can't get it. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Saric, left side. Now Monk takes a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And the 3 misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's Monk on the wing. off the tray. Jones rips down the board. Pelicans trail by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. And the basket is good. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. Monk misses the three. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Cash from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's DeRozan from downtown. Buries it from outside.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Alvarado outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it up. Oh, a great look, but he can't get it to go. Now DeRozan. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Saric. And it's Zach LaVine in for Ellis. The drive by Murray. Fires the three. Can't hit it. So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. And this was an emotion.
discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
A nice shot by Brown. 3 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray kicks to Poole. 3-pointer. Murray, no good. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Misi. Now, here's Jokic. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Puts up a deep 3. Denver grabs the miss. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the basket is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
When the whistle blows on the backcourt violation, he went over and back. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Murray. With the shot. A rebound by Johnson.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. And no good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Poole outside. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Here's Misi. Williamson finds Poole. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sneaking out to the corner. We don't normally see Poole there.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Brown's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. Misi with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Williamson a screen on Brown. Can't hit from the corner.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And another miss by Denver. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Williamson a screen on Murray. And a miss there on the triple. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Go up and get it. Ray, no.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Pelicans shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Murray outside. It's Misi, top of the key. Murray outside. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Jokic fires from way outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
You've got Sadiq Bey. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Hawkins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Kevin, back to you.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Watson. Brown outside. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one.
Pass to Matkovic. And here is Bey. Guarded by Hardaway. Bey, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now Jones, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Kept alive. Pass to Bey. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here are the Pelicans now. Denver able to train the 3. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Frank looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Hawkins with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Bey sets a screen. Matkovic's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Strother, defended by Jones. And Watson has it in the corner. Valanciunas.
Matkovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Strother. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Got a piece of it. It's Hawkins on the wing. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. On the wing, Brown. For the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Pelicans trail by 5. From the arc, Bey pulls it in.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Strother, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Outside, Jones. Here's the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And New Orleans pushing it up now. There's Bay. And another three for New Orleans. Here's Strother. Pass to Hardaway. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. All right, they're thinking about this shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Christian Braun, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
So on the floor for Denver, Aiden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Strother in at the 1. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The open look for Williamson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, there, instead of forcing the issue, Zion takes what the defense gives him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Murray kicks it out to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 3. And stolen by Murray. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Launches it. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
And the jumper of Jokic, it's almost a set shot. He's totally in control.
Poole with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver leading by 6. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Williamson finds Poole. And the Pelicans miss again.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
And now an 11-point Denver lead.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Brown's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 12. Shot to stop the run. Poole, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Jokic with the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here's Jokic. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Murray's got 6 points.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to... go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Poole. Williamson finds Misi. 3-pointer. Murray, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Such a wide open look. He's got 10.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Jokic. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence, everything he puts up from long.
And so it's Denver with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. And Craig, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Deep 2 from Murray. Can't nail the jump.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Poole for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Brown wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Johnson kicks to Jokic. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
The Pelicans shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. No coverage that time.
Murray attacking and then stops and pops.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And here's Poole for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
Minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The tray drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And taken away by Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Gordon outside. Messi grabs the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it goes down 2 points.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Second personal foul.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Wow, through the contact. And that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
The deep 3 from Murray. The long distance 3 is buried. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Murray way outside. Off target. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Good stuff, Allie.
Clark, should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Pass to Jokic. There's the triple, and Brown with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. Offensive board. Outside Brown. And here's Gordon from the arc. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Over DeRozan. No good, off the front rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Here's Levine for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Gordon down low, defended by Murray. Outside runner. And it's Jokic missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Murray. The 3 ball. Outside Brown. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Brown's got 6 points.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Tries to spin move. Murray passes to DeRozan. Over Johnson. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
Such a great rhythm watching DeRozan shoot. I mean, that jump shot of his silky smooth. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Sabonis. Right side Schroeder. Levine way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Boy, for a player who can be a one-man offense, DeRozan's got plenty in his passing game skill set, too.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jokic. He's got 5.
Number 42, Maxime Reno.
Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Jokic. The Nuggets lead by 5. Johnson a screen on Levine. Jokic with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court for Denver, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Aiden Watson is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. For 3, Hardaway. First shot won't go.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Monk with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. Monk looking around. Goes up on the wing. Watson with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 8. It's a one-on-one situation. Holmes passes to Watson. From downtown, drops in the 3. Watson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Šarić. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Valanciunas. And here's Holmes. And a miss there on the triple. Šarić outside. Sacramento passing it around. Monk for 3. Can't hit that one. Good D by Hardaway. Now here's Holmes. Not a lot of room. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Valanciunas, that's a screen. Here's Hardaway. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Like seeing the different ways Hardaway Jr. attacks the defense.
Pass to Jones. Monk for 3. Good D by Hardaway. Denver leading by 10. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Watson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Watson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
There's a screen. Monk passes to Jones. Back to Monk. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. 3-pointer Holmes, and again, Denver with a 3. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
Shot is up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Denver leading by 11. Pass to Strother. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And the basket by Monk.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situation. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
And again, it's Denver missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. McDermott, the pass to Šarić. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Jones. McDermott outside. Šarić a screen. The 3. Rebounded by Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Watson with it. Now McDermott defending. And it's Watson missing. Kings trail by 9. Monk passes to Šarić. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Right side Hardaway. Outside Watson. Fires the three. From deep. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got 4 rebounds now. 1 for 3. Watson with it. He gets it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Christian Braun with a strong contribution so far on this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Doug McDermott. Malik Monk is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Dario Šarić, and it's Jones in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. The Nuggets lead by 12. Here's Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. That's 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Brown. Gordon with a screen on Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Brown shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. What his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I like Levine's effort there. Reads the miss, comes flying in.
Back to Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The kick out to Johnson. Stolen by Schroeder. Levine with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Brown with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Johnson passes to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Kings trail by 12. Here's Levine for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
DeRozan with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. They get it again. Here's Levine for three, and Levine knocks down the threes.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
And stolen by Murray. It's tipped. And he lobs it up to the rim. Blows the alley-oop. Kings trail by 14. DeRozan up top. Back to Levine. Brown grabs the board.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And here's Jokic outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Tim Hardaway. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Holmes in at the 4-man position. Kings trail by 13. Monk into the lane. Pass to McDermott. The three. Counted from distance. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Ellis. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's Monk missing. The Nuggets lead by 10. And they're on the run. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Left side Monk. McDermott for 3. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, no good on the dunk.
You know, he's going to hear from his teammates after that one. I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Oh, he can't get the layup. Kings trail by 12. Jacks up a 3. The 3 is in.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc and the form. Perfect.
Up again.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
With the shot. Let's loose for 3. Outside Watson. Here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Beyond the arc. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
He sinks the triple.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep. And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Monk pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Jokic! Oh, missed on the tray. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. Denver leading by 9. Stolen by Jones. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The free ball is down.
Boy, Malik Monk taking charge right there. He's in full control. Pressure, no problem.
Outside Jokic. Tosses it up. The putback. Monk pulls it down.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the 5 down low. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, Misi, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. It's stolen by DeRozan for the finish. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Murray, no good. Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Poole for 3. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and Coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Bucket is good.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Sabonis. Sacramento again missing. It's Poole with the drive. Driving inside. Lets it go with a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
On defense, the Pelicans. Bean passes to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Murray finds Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
They now take the lead.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
That one falls.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Back to Poole. DeRozan brings the double team. Murray with it now, guarded by Schroeder. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Poole with no one around. Kicks it out to Williamson. Over in the corner, Poole. Clock at 4. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Poole.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
LaVine's shot is off.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Kings foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there playing on top of the defender.
And Poole gets it to go.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Fires from the corner, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe. Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range. What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center. Alvarado with it. He's guarded by Ellis. And it's Alvarado missing. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Matkovic's shot is off. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injury.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
Again, the miss by the Kings. New Orleans leading by 12. On the corner. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Fires the three. To the wing right side. Right side, Jones. And at last, they get one to fall.
Assisted by Matkovic.
Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted. Guys?"
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Sharch is checked in for the Kings. To the wing on the left. Bay wide open, and he fired. Oh, good with the triple. The Kings trail by 11. Monk looking around, and the Kings another three.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Ellis. He has yet to score. Jones sets the pick for Monk. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Jim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
The shot by Hawkins, no good, and stolen by Bay. Count that bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Kings.
Here's Plum. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Plowden. Stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Hawkins against Monk. Shorts with the screen for Monk. Jacks up a three. Bay pulls it in. Pelicans leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Jones, the pass to Monk. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 13.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with.
First team foul.
Pass to Levine. Back to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Levine can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Williamson is screen on Schroeder. Poole the pass to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Murray outside. Takes the 3. Sabonis grabs the ball. The Kings trail by 3. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility over there.
Here's Murray. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Kings. Murray against Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. DeRozan finds Levine. An even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Poole. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. For the lead. There's the triple. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
Murray dishes to Williamson. Murray scanning the floor. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The kick out to Poole. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing to Rosen. Covered by Williamson. The three from Poole. Bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 6 points.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
With three, LaVine, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Murray outside. Blocked again.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Just 2 to shoot. Murray, good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
The three, and another three for New Orleans.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Murray against Schroeder. There's the three, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from Murray.
Striking back. Murray wants to be seen as a consistent threat at the arc.
Williamson outside. New Orleans moving it around. It's stolen by DeRozan and stolen by Murray. One second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for New Orleans right now, Sadiq Bey is out there with Jones. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Matkovic in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Alvarado. Bey sets a screen. Deflects the pass. Hawkins kicks to Bey. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And here's Sharge. He'll bring it out for the King. A 2-point game. Loudon, no good. And the Pelicans shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Hits the three-point bomb. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Sharge finds Monk. Kicks it out to Jones. Down low, pass to Sharge. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Pelicans ball.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Matkovic. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. On for 3. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 1.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Pelicans against Monk. Fires the three. It's off target. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From deep. And there's the three.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Now Jones.
Kings foul.
That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
First team foul. Substituting on the court.
Levine against Poole. There's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Williamson fires. And get the three. Sacramento leading by 4. On the wing, Levine. Covered by Williamson. Here's Murray. Outside, Levine. Tosses it up. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Murray.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Here's Poole. Shoots the three. Cleared away by Sabonis.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots tonight.
DeRozan. Murray. DeRozan.
New Orleans foul. Jordan Poole. First personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
It's good.
The pressure is on, and Jordan Poole is ready for it. He accepts that responsibility.
Levine with it. Picked up by Poole. Sabonis a screen on Poole. Jack Levine. The three doesn't go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Sabonis outside.
Points are an absolute must here.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Poole fires, and down goes the three.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Levine outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. The three is off, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot misses. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Stolen by Levine. And now Sacramento on the break. Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
DeRozan a screen on Murray. Levine, looking around. DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. From 7. For 3. Buries the deep ball.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There's the pick. Here's Poole. There's the jumper. Nice one.
The definition of a score, Poole gets it done a bunch of ways.
Sabonis sets the big for Monk. Wrestler's a three. And it misses. The Pelicans trail. Outside Murray. Now Williamson to take the lead. DeRozan pulls it down. Monk outside. Here's Levine. Now Sabonis. Monk outside. All alone. That one is off.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Puts it up. And he hits the jumper.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Levine. Down he goes for three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
New Orleans substitution. Number 15, Jose Alvarado.
Zach Levine. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now, and as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Murray against Williamson. Beyond the arc. Does not go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sabonis, now Monk for threes. Trained from outside.
I'll tell you, Mark can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Here's Murray. Williamson outside. From outside, that does not go. Kings leading now by 3. Sabonis with the ball. Guarded by Murray. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. The three goes down.
And just no better time to catch fire from 3 than overtime. He's hitting those triples like it's nothing.
And that one is good.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on the screen.
And stolen by Murray. Shoots the 3. He drills the 3.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
The Kings shooting for the game at 42%, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Poole's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Rips it down with 2 hands.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Now Williamson. It's tipped. Outside Poole. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Cleared away by Sabonis. Sacramento leading by 3. Levine with it. From deep.
New Orleans foul. Jordan Poole. Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Looney's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Williamson.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Here's Poole. Here's Looney.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on him.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Now Sabonis, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Now Monk. Into the lane. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. And they double up Murray. DeRozan.
Such a talented defensive player. I really love how he competes on that end.
Poole outside. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the play.
Dejounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. There's the screen by Johnson. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots. That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
And here's Jokic outside. Sinks the tray. Jokic has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Murray. Picked by Williamson. Takes the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. They kick it out to Murray. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Poole. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA. And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Jokic passes to Gordon. Launches it from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Back to you guys.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
It's Poole on the wing. Murray from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
And they take the lead. He has 6.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Really left him alone that time. 9 points now for Trey Murphy.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Murray.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Counted. Good.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And that's not going to go. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Peyton Watson, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Strother in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Buries it from three.
Hey, they rely on Hawkins to stretch the floor for that.
Outside Hardaway. Takes it inside. Pass to Holmes. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Alvarado with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Hawkins. Here's Queen. Defended by Holmes. Alvarado outside. Down low. Pass to Jones. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And it's Matkovic missing. Denver's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Alvarado. No points so far. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
The three from Valanciunas. The Nuggets with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. No good with the triple. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. A nice shot by Watson. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Hawkins can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And it's Watson missing. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Queen. Now here's Jones.
2 minutes
over Holmes. Jones' his shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Assist from Queen.
Holmes down low. 4-3. Hardaway, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Corner shot. Alvarado outside. On the wing, Jones. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Hardaway, the pass to Holmes. And here's Watson. Here's Strother. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Strother. Valanciunas finds Holmes. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Strother. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Pelicans ball.
Alvarado with it. Here's Queen. Here's Hawkins. And another three for New Orleans.
I love the decisiveness from Hawkins. He's skilled at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Hardaway from outside. Alvarado with a rebound. Here's Hawkins, defended by Holmes. From 15 feet away, and so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Trey Murphy.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at center. Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the third player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, BA, he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
Poole, the pass to Williamson. Back to Poole. Out to the right wing for 3. Kicks it out to Williamson. Poole against Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 4. There's the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, BA, it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
For the tie. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Poole. To stop the run. And again, no good by New Orleans. Jokic with it. Messi picks him up. Brown. Off target from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
On target from range. 14 points now for Trey Murphy.
Well, and Murphy takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he knows how effective he can be from the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to Gordon. On the wing, Brown. 3-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Gordon with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And here's New Orleans now. Denver getting their last shot to go with the step back. Poole, the pass to Williamson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Brown, the three ball. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention and sets you up for the score.
Here's Brown. And another three for Denver.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray for three. And another three for Denver.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Outside Brown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on.
Christian Brown getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Tim Hardaway. Hayden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Pickett in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. Matkovic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Hawkins. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Watson. And again, Denver no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Lets it go from the wing. Yep, right through the net.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
From the corner. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Hardaway. Pelicans cleared away. Matkovic has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Hardaway. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Jones misses. The Nuggets lead by 9. And here's Holmes. It's Watson on the wing, defended by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Puts up the tray. Fires the 3. The triple drops.
Yeah, Hawkins seems pretty confident shooting from any spot on the arc.
Valanciunas fires. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Driving in. Oh, the long ball, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
From deep. Here's Pickett. Alvarado defending. He lets it go. Oh, he missed the jumper. Pelicans trail by 6. Stolen by Holmes. Yes, sir, with the 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. He may have had too much time to think about it.
Outside Watson. Valanciunas sets a screen. Money from three.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The Nuggets lead by 12. Now Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Here's Murray. Jokic. Counted. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always.
game, but strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs. I expect a slower pace game, more half-court sets.
Now Sacramento starting five. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the one.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
For three, Levine. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
From about 19 feet, Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Levine. Again, Levine missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Now Murray, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Kicks it out to Johnson. Murray, a screen on Schroeder. For three. That shot off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. A putback on the wing to Rosen. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Sabonis, good on the three-point shot.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
Outside Gordon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allen, we thank you very much. And here's Levine. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Out to DeRozan, and they get it. And Brown pulls it down. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Schroeder. For three, Murray. That shot missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Murray outside. Here's Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Nuggets leading by 7. Brown wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. And it's Schroeder missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Murray. Right wing. Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. And again, Denver hit the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
Takes it inside. Now Brown. He's got 6. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Brown, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Christian Brown getting it. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And a new front office taking over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. Insignificant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
They get it back. Out to Hardaway. Takes a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And he drives in. Jones for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Watson. Monk outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Sharch is checked in for Sacramento. Snatched up. Pass to Plowden. Jones gets to Monk. Goes up with it again. Basket counts. Monk's got 5 now.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Brown dishes to Watson. Fires the 3. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 10. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's the break. Watson with it. Jones covering. Here's Valanciunas. No good on the 3. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Three-pointer on the way. Sharch grabs the board. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Jones, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
On for 3. Again, the miss by the King. The Nuggets leading by 13. From past the arc. Brown, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Ellis wide open. Good on the triple. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Watson's shot is off. The Kings trail by 8. Ellis with it. Hardaway picks him up. No one covering. Monk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Plowden. Pass to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Out to Saric. Over Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Watson.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Jones. Saric inside. He's covered by Watson. Saric with the screen for Ellis. Out to Saric. And it's blocked by Brown. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Christian Braun, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. They've got Jones. Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Plowden in at the 3, the small forward. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Denver in the lead. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Pass to Strother. Valanciunas with a screen on Ellis. Strother, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Monk with the ball, picked up by Brown.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Strother. All 3 off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Monk dishes to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Monk. Pulls it up. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Hardaway for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Kevin, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Saric finds Monk. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. The shot by Monk is no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Monk right side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Watson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Watson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Saric. Launches a 3. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ellis.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
There's the pick. Brown with it. Now guarded by Saric. Strother, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Plowden can't tie it up as that one's no good. Denver leading by 3. Watson surveying the D. The 3. Strother, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The Nuggets with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Murray for 3. Kicks it out to Gordon. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Levine for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Schroeder. Levine inside the 3-point line. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 3. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Kings trailing. On the wing, Levine. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
DeRozan against Johnson. For 3, Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Jokic. Here's Big Nikola Jokic. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Sabonis with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Off target from outside. The Nuggets have gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. From deep, Johnson. Gordon finds Murray. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Takes advantage. That J is good. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Johnson outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Murray a screen on Brown. That's off. Schroeder against Jokic. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Schroeder. Now Johnson. Wrestlers a 3.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
Brown fires. Missed on the 3. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Kings. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Dennis Schroeder.
The Nuggets trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson with it. Sabonis defending.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
The drive by Schroeder. Here's Levine. Murray a screen on Brown. Does not go in. The Nuggets shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Johnson knocks down the 3.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Sabonis sets the big for Schroeder. He's off from 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson surveying the floor. Brown! Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
The drive by Schroeder. A 3-pointer. Good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown with the screen on Sabonis. Jokic outside Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Down he goes for 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. misses the three. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Murray. Brown with the screen on Schroeder. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one.